This is our history. This is the way it was. This is History 101. A great civilization existed in this land we call America. Long before the people who came to colonize even knew that the world was round. Pima, Diné, Mohawk, Ojibwe, Lakota, Creek, Seminole, Cree, Miskasuki, Homas, Choctaw, Nisqually, Suquamish, Duwamish, Pawnee, Cheyenne, Apache, Arapaho, Navajo, Mohican, Seneca, Tunica, Shoshone. The people now called Indian. There were varied cultures, all with traditions that involved guarding and nurturing and keeping the earth, our mother, honoring all other living creatures. But colonists from a far land beyond the ocean arrived here, seeking to own, to conquer and subdue the wilderness and its inhabitants, to subdue the earth, to conquer nature. This would require a lot of work. More work than the colonists could do themselves, more work than the colonists were willing to do themselves, more work than the colonists were capable of doing themselves. They needed laborers. They needed someone to do this dirty work for them. And so another ancient civilization was called upon to supply the labor. Yoruba, Mandinka, Zulu, Igbo, princes from Dahomey, princess from the Congo, king from Kikuyu, Maasai, Africans. These people were brought in chains, under duress, forced to work under pain of death. This is our history. This is the way it was. This is History 101. There were cultural similarities and similarities in the attitudes of the colonists toward both of these groups of people, and this gave these two groups common cause. Together, maybe they could successfully resist. But the colonial officials saw this danger, and they took the steps to prevent an alliance. Hire Indians as slave hunters, force the slaves to fight the Indians, create fear, hatred, distrust, subjugate both peoples, divide and conquer. Now this strategy worked to a certain extent, but in some areas, Seminoles and Africans joined forces and fought to the bitter end. Homas and Choctaws and Africans joined each other in the southern swamps and fought. And in New Orleans and Congo Square, Choctaw, Homas, Africans got together to express the similarities in their culture in music and dance. And to this day in New Orleans, there are people who are known as Mardi Gras Indians who honor and commemorate the cooperation, respect, and alliance of the African and the Indian and African, African and Indian, Indian and African. This is our history. This is the way it was. This is History 101. African Americans and Native Americans. Native Americans and African Americans are strangers to each other today. We are brothers and sisters of the same blood, brothers and sisters of the same spirit, brothers and sisters from the same mud, our mother, the earth. We must know each other. We must learn. The thing that separates us today is lack of knowledge and understanding. This is our history. This is the way it is. This is History 101.